As we get older, and by that I mean to grow up and mature. It doesn't always come with the age maturity, but as we get older and mature, we do tend to ask a different question than we did when we were 5 or 6 or 10 years old. But it's really the same question in a different format. How do I increase my number of friends?
Welcome to Leading Leaders Podcast, 5-minute videos, 5 days a week.
I'm Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast. And you may think to yourself, I'm a grown adult, a grown man or woman, and I have more than enough friends in my life. I have more than enough people that I could call up if I had a flat on the side of the road. I'm good to go. I don't need to increase my number of friends. But I want you to think back to that season in your life when maybe you were 8, 9, or 10 years old, and the question in your mind was, how do I increase my number of friends? How is it that I find myself, whether it's on the playground or at lunch, sitting with the same 3 or 4 or 5 people every single day? And what if I'm tired of them? What if I don't like them? What if I want to be around somebody else, someone more popular, someone more attractive, someone more funny? How then do I get myself into that circle? And see, here's the reality. We may have never had the wherewithal, the intellectual capacity, the thought processes to actually literally ask that question, either out loud to our parents or to our other friends, or even internally. See, the challenge for most of us is this. We want to have more friends, more influence, more followers, if you look at it in the way of social media. We want people to click like. We want people to engage with our conversation, with our ideologies, with our affirmations, with the things that we say to the world about ourselves and about other people. We want people to agree with us. Why? Because it's human nature. A lot of our ability to look in the mirror and go, I like that person, comes from the people around us being able to say affirmatively, I like that person. And in a lot of ways, we've substituted the real relationships of other humans, siblings, neighbors, friends, with social media. We've substituted the ability for someone to go, hey, this is my friend, and I like this person, and I think if you get to know them, you'll like them too. Do you remember that? Do you remember the day when someone might introduce you to someone else and just say, it's a really cool guy or a gal? This person is really fun to hang out with. They got a great sense of humor. Tell them that story about, or remember when we often forget the value of that connection, that human connection. Like I said, as we grow more mature in life, we tend to think, I got this. I don't need all 900 friends around me to pat me on the back and tell me how awesome I are. I don't need a whole stack of ribbons to confirm to the world that I am as wonderful as I think I am. I just need to make money, pay my bills, and move on with my life. And while there may be some truth to that, there's also a deep truth that all of us long for acceptance. All of us, at every age, at every place in life. At every income level, at every job title, at every professional accomplishment, at every master's degree, doctorate degree, or even beyond that. We want to know that we matter to other people. We want to know that we have friends. And we have friends even that couldn't care less about our level of education or our bank account or what we could do for them. Think about that for a minute. How many fair weather friends do you have who would call themselves your friend, but they're really not a friend, they just need something from you? What is that old phrase? A friend in need is a friend indeed. If you want to increase the number of friends, genuine friends, real friends, friends you can count on when you need something, not just when they need something from you, you've got to be a friend. You've got to be a better friend. You've got to be more loyal, more honest, more integrous, more consistent, more determined to serve them, to be a good friend, to be the kind of person. And that means that the people who gather around you, the people who want to be like you, the people who want to be near you, they'll have the same kind of values. Sure, if you start giving of your time and giving of your finances and giving of your attention, you will definitely find those people who really want nothing more than to take advantage. They want more of your time, more of your attention, and more of your treasure. Every time there would be people like that. But there will also be people who come around and go, I want you to meet my friend. Because they are the kind of person who does this kind of thing, and I like that kind of person. If you want to have more friends, be a friend to more people. Same is true of followers and likes and engagement and influence. You can't be a friend. You can't have friends. If you can't have friends, who are you going to influence? You can't have influence. You're not a leader. I'm Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.
Subscribe now for our extensive video library of leadership lessons promoting faith, family, and freedom.